welcome to Firebase Studio, a complete web-based development workspace from Google, a revolutionary cloud-based development environment that sets to redefine how we build full-stack AI apps. It's a direct competition to Lovable or Bolt.new kind of UI app development. I was anticipating this that the mainstream companies like Google or OpenAI or Microsoft would jump into this market as it is booming. Vibe coding is a trend now, and this is next level to it. As you see, it just launched a few hours before, it's not even 24 hours. Basically, the Firebase is an upgraded version of Project IDX. It's based on Visual Studio Code and the latest AI technologies. Look at that. Everything you got: Android Studio, Flutter, Google Play, Jira, extensions. It's easy to integrate on iOS, Android. They got Firebase app posting. Let's get started on the Firebase Studio. Prototyping an app with AI. You can see that we can have a new workspace, import our repo and pre-built templates. Look at that. Go, Python, Flask, Java, .NET, Android Studio Code, Flutter, Angular, Next.js, Node, Gemini, GenKit, MongoDB, Astro, React Native plus Expo. You got everything. It's an upgraded full enterprise version of Bolt.new or Lovable or any other applications like that, data button, etc. Okay, let's create our application. Create a collaborative storytelling application where human users and an AI, in our case powered by Gemini API, take turns writing a story one sentence at a time. So let's see that. I'm not a developer, consider it. I don't know anything on the coding. Let's prototype with AI. That's not the future, it's now, it's happening now. Look at that. Here is the plan for how we prototype this app, and we can customize it, or if you are ready, we can just prototype. Select the prototype this app button. So now let's see. Tailway. Story display the current state of the story. User sentence input field. Okay, no. AI sequence generation, generate the next sentence of the story. Mechanism to alter turns between the user and AI. The AI tool that will rewrite the whole story so far if the story does not make sense. Color, yeah, let's leave it to that. Typography, layout, clear visual separation between user input and the story display. Animation to indicate whose turn it is. So I'm happy with that. Let's go with the flow for now, and then we'll choose it later if you do want to change anything. Click prototype this app and look at that. And you are getting to see on the right hand side what exactly is happening. On the left hand side, you can see the code is being generated. And looks like it found an error, or it's checking for an error. I could see it's a global.css file. It's done. Look at that. It appears that your app needs a Gemini API key. Enter your Gemini API key. Look at this. Because it's been connected to my account already, you have an option to auto generate, or you could go to Google AI Studio and you can click here to get API, and you could generate a new API as create API and use that on your. So let's click auto generate and see what's going to happen, because I want an complete environment where I don't move around away from this window. And look at that, generating Gemini API key is going to use my account, I guess, and create an API key. And the first iteration of your app prototype is ready. Try it out on preview window. Want to make change directly, hit the button at the top to switch to the code editor or click below. Okay, it's asking here, switch to the code. And look at that. Look at that. That is based on Visual Studio Code, and you got a complete editor here. That is perfect for me. Look at it. You can have your unit testing also can be done here. Okay, let's jump back into switch to prototyper. We'll dig that later. As I told you, we consider ourselves as not a coder, and then we don't know anything on coding. Let's try to do this one. The first iteration of already try it on the preview. Okay, this is the preview, and if you want, you can share the preview link, or you can just click and open in a new tab. You could see one issue is there. I could see some error as well. That is okay. Let's not jump into the error now. Let's go. Once upon a time in a land far away. Okay, that's the line from the AI, and I need to type my line here. I'm just trying to understand my own app here. Okay, far away there lived a princess. Okay, let's add the sentence. And look, she spent her days dreaming of adventure beyond the castle walls, yearning for life less ordinary. One day, a common man happened to have a chance to take the princess away from castle to a regular life living from castle. Let's stop here. Let's see. Now let's see that one. One day, a common man happened to have a chance to take the princess away from castle. Seizing this unexpected opportunity, he hatched a daring plan, whispering promises of freedom and excitement that resonate with the prince's adventurous spirit. Princess was confused and excited as well. She was with mixed emotions and thinking about what to do. I'm adding my sentence. That's fun. Look at that. Princess was confused and excited as well. She was with mixed emotions and thinking about what to do with a mix of trepidation and exhilaration. The princess made up her mind and decided to trust this commoner, ready to embrace the unknown that awaited her outside the castle's confines. I'm happy with the story. Look at that. That's a simple app with an API integration as well. That is very good for me. I'm happy with that one. That's the possibility of what's the beginning of these kind of tools from a mainstream big company. Okay, now let's little dig into the code view and see how this Visual Studio Code on the web. Look at that. You got everything If you want to change your styles, if you want to change the colors, look at that. You got every control of it. If you want to change anything, you can directly edit it on the page. Like that. And it got a source control, and you have option to commit. Okay, I'm not committing anything right now. Source control graph. Okay, look at that. You got all your extension as well. So that's my app. And look, I'm publishing it. And it uses Firebase app hosting to host your application. Follow the steps below to set up your project and create a rollout Firebase project. Look at that. And that's the project. And it's asking for the billing account. Need a billing account? Create a cloud billing account. That's where the $300 credit comes into picture. I'm not going to go further on that one. As you see, you can come back and access all your projects on the side. It's listed, and click and go into your project, and you continue your work from there. I'll make another video with full flow with payment integration and hosting as well. Do you have a petty project idea? Just jump into Firebase and get cracking on it. I will see you on the next video. Do comment and please subscribe the channel. Thank you. Bye.